Beyond economics, the surprising political implications of Canada's EU pivot. Those shared values have crystallized into something few political analysts could have predicted. What might surprise you about Canadian sentiment toward Europe? A recent Abacus data poll from February 2025 unveiled a startling reality. 44% of Canadians now support joining the European Union, while only 34% oppose it. This represents a fundamental shift in how Canadians perceive their place in the global order. This unprecedented support for a transatlantic political union reveals much about evolving Canadian identity. The preference for membership in a European political bloc highlights the growing psychological distance between Canada and its southern neighbor, despite the geographic impossibility of such a union. European Commission spokesperson Paula Pinto diplomatically acknowledged these findings, noting that the EU and Canada are like-minded partners which share many values and also strong historical connections. Expressing that the EU was honored with the results, she interpreted the poll as evidence of the bloc's global attractiveness, suggesting Canadian public opinion is reshaping international perceptions of European influence. Practical barriers to integration remain substantial. Article 49 of the Treaty on European Union limits membership applications to any European state, respecting EU values. Geographic boundaries matter. Morocco's application was previously rejected specifically because it wasn't considered European. Prime Minister Mark Carney has reinforced this distinctive Canadian identity, emphasizing during his first official European visit that Canada is fundamentally different from America and will never, ever in any way, shape, or form be part of the United States. These statements reflect a deliberate effort to distinguish Canadian values internationally while aligning the country's economic and social policies more closely with European models. This European orientation builds naturally on Canada's colonial foundations under both France and Britain. Parliamentary democracy, bilingualism, and social policy approaches all bear European hallmarks that distinguish Canada from American models. These historical connections have quietly sustained a transatlantic affinity that current circumstances have brought to the surface. The question remains whether this sentiment represents a temporary reaction or signals a more permanent realignment in Canadian foreign policy. The depth of public support suggests something more profound than short-term frustration.